Security is a critical consideration for any company looking to adopt product innovation and engineering software on the cloud. How has the view of security evolved over the last several years? I came to Siemens to get some clarity. Hi, this is Jim Brown, President of Tech Clarity, where we make the business value of technology clear. Today we're here to talk about an important topic. We're talking about security for product innovation and engineering software on the cloud. I'm here at Siemens and I'm very fortunate to be joined by Executive Vice President Bob Jones. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into this. When we look at our research, one of the things that we see very clearly is that security is a legitimate concern for companies that are moving to the cloud for product engineering and innovation software. Industrial companies of all kinds have IP that they want to protect. But we have seen a shift in that conversation. And one of the things actually that I find really interesting is we ask companies not just what their opinions are about security, but we also ask them about their knowledge and understanding of standards for cloud adoption and for cloud infrastructure and audit procedures, and those things that companies can use to really mitigate that risk and to try and develop higher levels of security. And what we found is actually those companies that have higher levels of maturity in their understanding of audits and standards actually view security as a much less critical risk. Doesn't mean it's not important, but it just becomes something that they've learned to address and adopt over time. So I'm curious about a couple of angles from you. First of all, what are you hearing about security from your customer base? And then secondarily, what are you doing to address that?
Well, that's a great question. In fact, I would tell you that question I find the most interesting in this evolution to the cloud, because if you'd asked me that question 3 years ago, I would have told you that we have customers asking that question often, but the dialogue we were having, I would say, was more emotional. It was less fact-based because the customers ultimately were not comfortable that they could turn over their intellectual property to a third-party cloud provider, or that even that some third party could depend on that third party to deliver the reliability that they need for that technology to run so they can get their job done. Fast forward to today, we're still having that dialogue, but the questions are fact-based. It's much less emotional because I think our customers have realized that they can't compete in terms of their ability to invest and spend on security. They can't compete with the third-party cloud providers because they're able to aggregate that spend and invest much more in the technology to deliver the security, but also the research to stay ahead of the trends that are occurring from a security standpoint. Having said that, I would tell you that security is of paramount importance to every one of our customers that I talk to, and it's of paramount importance to Siemens. And if you think about Siemens, not just digital industry software, but the broader Siemens, we have a significant investment across all of our technology to manage security, from our automation equipment in our factories to our IoT technology to our application software. And because we have that broad experience and understanding of security and investment, that also helps us work with our customers better so they can understand how they can leverage our knowledge as well as the third-party cloud providers so that they can deliver a very secure, reliable environment to their customer.
I really enjoyed talking to you about this, and it's an exciting time in our industry. Thank you, Bob, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate your attendance, and if you'd like to learn more, you can certainly watch the rest of this video series. We also have a series of guest blog posts on the Siemens site, and as well as our research in Siemens is a wealth of knowledge as well. So thank you, and Bob, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.